Hey, I'm not gonna make a big long video tonight. I just wanted to it's Sunday night, and one of the only one of the ones I had on my watch list was AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. They've been beat down because they've been Nvidia's rival, and well, actually I don't know the full story, but I know they've been beaten down for since March of 2024, since spring of last year. So they are they're forming the purple lake. They're forming the blue and the green lakes, the little finger lakes here. And you have a positive cross above the moving averages for the blue, green, and the red. And I thought from this 2 year zoomed out perspective, I thought even the purple had a slightly positive cross, although that's not a super signal if that's not more than like 40 degrees up. But I was just like, all right, well, geez, this is looking good. Maybe they're gonna maybe it's gonna turn for the better, despite like the AI chip bubble, the AI bubble in general, just not just chips, but the AI bubble just seems primed to pop because DeepSeek came out last week or a couple weeks ago, and just rug pulled the entire AI industry that was propped up on basically the assumption that you need lots of compute, lots of investment into hardware and infrastructure, you know, server farms basically running the AI. And then DeepSeek from China comes in and they just cobbled together something for a 50th of the cost that these not AMD but Google, Amazon, Microsoft, all the big AI companies are like a 50th of what they've been spending. This DeepSeek company did it, and now the big AI companies are like, well, shoot, what do we do now? Like, we we looks like we just spent way too much money. Like, we only needed to spend a 50th of that money to stay competitive and not overspent. So the entire situation, I mean, just looks horrible for the AI market. Like, it's like a .com bubble burst. I think Monday. I think Monday is about when it's gonna happen. So, or that's tomorrow morning. So I'm sitting here like, what? Why is there Is there a super signal right going on? And I'm like, I'm questioning the pitch. I mean, of the purple cross or on a cross angle going at that vertical red line. And I'm like, man, that looks pretty good. But so then I zoomed in. I zoomed in to the one month time scale. That line isn't actually crossing because you don't start a nerple vertical line until the black line crosses the moving average, the purple line, or all four have to be doing like a black positive cross over the colored line. And look, I mean, all four are actually going down. So it was actually an optical illusion. We're talking about the tiny little segment, of half a week that's covered up by the red line. So that's how critical this stuff, I guess, actually is in practice, because you can't tell the future. You don't have the benefit of like doing a nerple readout detection, seeing that there was a whole run. You don't have that benefit. So you're just like, before you make a trade, I guess you have to zoom way in. I mean, obviously, you have to zoom way in and say, wait a minute, there's a mood change here. It looked like a nerple, but not going. Maybe if there wasn't a mood change, it's probably because the AI bubble's about to pop. But had it just been like business as usual, coming down from a big sell off, and it's oversold. We got a lake forming, that means it's oversold. We got finger lakes forming, that means it's oversold. And then in normal conditions, it might go up from here, and then that's when you'd set your hook and fight the run up. So that, I don't know, short. I guess that was supposed to be a short video, but I like normal had the yabbers. Yeah, it's just a new little zoomed in perspective of like a better glimpse at like the real time trade of like what you'd be looking at in a real time trade.